Hi guys, it's Ray. I'm starting a new cup today. I am using supplies from the Butterfly Lane Designs August fall themed subscription box. I was going to glitter this whole tumbler, then I was going to apply my vinyls, then glitter. I decided I'm going to do like the wet method to apply the glitter because I don't really need a ton. So I'm just covering the top. And this is One Night Stand from It's Pretty Personal, their basics line. And I'm going to give it some of the touch of rose diamond dust as well. So that's also It's Pretty Personal. Okay, so I'm going to work on this tumbler. I'm going to use this decal, the Falling Leaves, Pumpkin, Cider, Hayrides, Bonfires, and Sweaters. I'm going to use these two printed vinyls. I'm going to do, obviously not at this angle, but I'm going to do like the double V thing. So like one is going to wrap this way. This is an excellent description, is it not? And then the other one is going to wrap the other direction with just a little bit of the glitter showing through. That's why I wasn't terribly concerned with how the glitter looks. So that is going to leave me with a pretty dark surface. And I think I'm going to do it this way, the lighter and then the darker. But I should measure that because that's the height I'm going to want. Roughly. So I'm going to cut my vinyl to about 7 inches and see what that gets me. But because this is going to go where these two overlap and a little bit over that pink, I don't think it's going to stand out very well over the printed vinyls, even though this is a VC decal. So to add an extra layer to my work, actually several extra layers, I'm going to use one of the bleach spots. You probably can't see these. She does have these sheets, the VC sheets. And one of them is another layer of white, a bleach spot. So this one is a round. It's hopefully not too small. Like I'm hoping that when I cut this down, it'll be the right size because I really, really don't want to do a spray paint bleach spot today. But I'm going to trim these down now. So there's still a little bit of edge to this. But this is going to mean vinyl, epoxy, bleach spot, epoxy, decal, epoxy. So this is going to get many, many layers by the time all is said and done. But I do think that this is going to fit on there. Actually, I should have stuck the decal right to the bleach spot and then trimmed it. And then I could have probably done them in one layer because the edge would have lined up. But, you know, hindsight. And I probably still can do that if I wanted to. But yeah, I think that's going to work well. So that is what I'm going to use. I'm going to get my vinyl trimmed down first and get the vinyl on the cup, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna cut my triangles. I'm gonna slice off. Really doesn't matter if I do top or bottom. I'm going to start with it at 7 inches. This is going to be my bottom piece. So this is where the top of the point is going to be. I'm going to line this up on the 12-inch mark. I'm going to try cutting these a little bit differently this time. Grab a pencil. And of course the 6-inch mark is in the crack on this one. Why? So I'm actually going to put it at the 2-inch line. And then the 8-inch line will give me my dead center. And I'm going to line it up on the edge and on the edge. And I'm going to cut my corner triangles off that way. And same thing for the other side. And I should have 2 leftover matching triangles that I can save for something else. So this is going to be my bottom piece. Oh my goodness, I'm being hard on this tumbler. So I didn't care that the glitter was going to be patchy. I knew that going in. And I am happy to say that I am happy with the color I ended up with. So this one's going to go on here. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other vinyl. We're going to end up with one like this, and then one like this, and that'll give me just a little sliver. And then I'll have to decide where I want to actually place my decal. Light top, dark bottom, and I'm going to try to get this lined up pretty even on my points. Let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna do one of these, cut a chunk out, when I'm wrapping straight, I anchor from the end. When I'm doing a pointed one, I like to do it from the center out, one side then the other. But you do the application method that works best for you, because not every technique works spectacularly well for everybody. If the wet method is your jam, do the wet method. I personally hate the wet method. I just don't like it. I don't like adding drying time. I'm just not a fan. This method works for me. So I'm just going to pick a spot to be the front. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a lip, top and bottom. So place it and hold it pretty tight. I feel like I have a better point on this one, so I'm actually going to wrap this piece first. And I am going to tape, 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 tape. And really try and maintain my placement. So we're going to peel this piece back out again. That's going to be the anchor. Pull it tight. And then once you get to a certain point, you have to start peeling your tape. Don't go over your tape, because then you're going to have to lift your vinyl and you're not going to be happy with yourself. Trust me, I know. One little tiny bubble. But you know what we do with little tiny bubbles? Poke a little hole, pop it out. Gone. So not quite perfect, but my pinstripe will cover that, because this is going to get some kind of a pinstripe. I have no idea what. And I am going to do that wrap over thing that you guys hate when I do, but I like it, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I think that's going to be pretty good. This one wraps this way, so I want this one to wrap this way. Because my points are so good and I'm going to do right to the edge of the vinyl, I'm going to do this now. If you want to add layers of epoxy, go ahead and wait. But I want to do this one first. And again, this vinyl is from the August Butterfly Lane Designs box. She is doing a challenge on her page currently. If you have this box, or if you have any product from her, be sure to go to her Facebook group and check it out, because you could win a subscription box. So And you know, winning stuff is always nice. So if you are a Butterfly Lane user and you're not on her Facebook group yet, go now. Link will be in the description below. If you're ordering the next subscription box, please remember not to use a discount code. She will cancel your order if you use a discount code. And then you may not be able to get in time to order another one. They are already heavily discounted. There's no reason to expect a further discount on a already fantastic value. So, I'm going to go ahead and stripe the other side. And be done. Ready for epoxy. Okay, so we are all pinstriped. This color is absolutely perfect for this. I'm just double checking for bubbles. This piece is absolutely flawless. There is nothing wrong with this. This one just had those couple little bubbles. But I don't want glitter over the bleach spot. See, I'm like here or here. I think here. I don't know. Everybody will probably disagree with me and say I should have put it on the other side, but I don't really want glitter over the bleach spot and under the decal, so I'm going to put a little bit more of the Touch of Rose Diamond Dust in this next layer, and then that will be it for the glitter layer. Okay, so final step is going to be applying the decal carefully, hopefully, and getting a final coat of epoxy on it. I am going to kind of hinge this one, sort of. Like hoping I can get my placement good. I kind of messed up the edge there, and I could not get it to lift back up to save my life. So, perfect. That worked great. So, I'm going to mix up some epoxy, we'll get a final coat on it, and then we'll have a look at her. So I'm going to let this dry, and I'll decide after it's dry if it needs another coat, if it gets streaky or anything. But yeah, I am really, really happy with this cup. I'll bring it up and let you see. I do maybe have one little air bubble under the decal. It's kind of too late now. Not really. It's just a little angle on the layers of the vinyl. So, but yeah, I think this is absolutely gorgeous. perfect, perfect, perfect fall cup. So that is it for this one. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I know this one was quite a process, and I did mess up that little tiny bee, but it's fine. It still looks good. Here, I'm gonna wait for it to come around again. The bee's not actually messed up, and it really doesn't look all that messed up, but it's just where a little bit of the edge got crinkled of the bleach spot. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.